In the early days of Bitcoin, it wasn't uncommon to see people with 10,000 Bitcoins, 100,000 Bitcoins. But with the exception of Satoshi himself, some people that have passed away, some people that lost their keys, and very, very few whales, none of those people actually still hold their Bitcoin. They sold at some point, right? Because, you know, imagine you got your Bitcoin for 1 cent and it suddenly went to $10. 99.9% of people would sell unless they couldn't. And I think that sort of thing would happen also to XRP. I think XRP holders at the moment, like I said yesterday, you know, I misspoke and said $75. Now, it got me thinking that at $75, how many of us would still be here? I know from experience and from watching other cryptos grow like that, that somehow the laws of greed and fear would ensure the distribution of the token and would make sure that a cluster of people don't get too wealthy. It's just like something in the laws of nature that ensures that things get dispersed out, diffused out, and distributed. So I think that most people that hold XRP today will probably be gone by $20, right? So I think most people will sell between $10 and $20. It would just be too nice. It would be too much money. People would be too fearful that the price might plummet and they would sell and leave. I would probably be gone by 50. I might not sell the whole batch. I'll probably sell about 75 to 80% of my XRP, somewhere between $30 and $50, right? That's kind of my range. Now, at $75, I think 99.9% of people will be gone. Now, the people who have XRP now that are going to be holding XRP at $75 in any significant amount, I think would be people who sell at like $10, $20 and then watch it carry on going to $75 and then FOMO back in at high prices. Because you have to remember, people prefer to buy coins when they're expensive rather than when they're cheap. Again, it's something to do with the fear and greed way we're designed as human beings, as emotional creatures, and sometimes irrational, right? So I think that also at $75, the typical holder of XRP wouldn't be a retail person. It'd be someone who's a business, someone who's an institution, a bank of some kind, a country that is using XRP to facilitate some other stuff, right? The utility would have kicked in full time, and the average holder of XRP would be someone using the token. So at $75, yes, there'll be some people left, people who have lost their keys, people who are not with us anymore on Earth, people who absolutely diamond-handed the whole thing, like the few Bitcoin whales that have survived since the early days. One or two of you guys actually would still have about 25% of your current holdings. I probably will still have about 10% of my holdings. At 75, I don't know, maybe 5% of my holdings still. I definitely won't be FOMOing back at $75, even though some people believe it might go higher, $100, $500. I think at that point, I would have made enough to be happy, because I personally, I don't need that much to be happy. I don't necessarily want to be a multi-billionaire or any of that. Maybe for the purposes of helping others, perhaps. But in terms of the things that I actually need, I'm quite a simple person. I'm relatively frugal and I enjoy the simple things in life. So it's not financial advice. I think most people won't make it to $75. Just a thought. I'll see you in the next video.